Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today is my first hashtag OpShopCraft video for a while now. Oh gosh, it's been at least 12 weeks since I've broken my ankle. Alright, so yeah, OpShop Crafter. If you want to join in, I know it's been very quiet lately because I just got going with it and then I broke my ankle. So if you want to join in, add the hashtag OpShopCrafter to your video, and we can see what you find at the op shop for your crafting. Because the last few journals that I've made, the bulk of my stuff's been from the op shop. So it's just great to see what people use with their finds from the op shop. So if you want to join in, it's an open collaboration. Just add the hashtag to your own video, and all I ask is that you link my channel below in your description box, and we can all find your videos then, because I get a little notification when you add that hashtag, and I can see who you are and say hello. Alright, let's get started. Dave said, I'll take you out today, and I was just like, yay! So I got this gorgeous little pink DMC pearl cotton. It's a size 8. Looks like it's hardly ever been used. I got a daisy maker. Now it looks like it says free, but it looks like it came off, maybe a what do you call it? A magazine or something like that. And it says free, but I I paid for it, so I'll just cut it open. Can't even see where the bag opening is. Oh good, it's got the instructions, but it almost looks vintage. But I seen, you know what? I just ordered on Temu one of these, a set. It's got the square and the round. And then I seen this in here. Oh yeah, with compliments of Women's Own. So that must have been a magazine. And it's even got like, the numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I seen, oh gosh, I can't think of the lady's name. And that's bad, isn't it? She does a lot of fibre art, and she was making flowers out of different sorts of fibre, ribbon, all sorts of stuff. And I thought, wow, I'm going to have a go at that. So, but that's a cute little size. I like the size of this one. So that's what it was, a daisy maker. So I'll have to have a go at that. I got some chain. There's a big long length of this chain. I thought that's pretty. That looked nice cut into sections for dangles. Put that in my bead box. I got I had one lady say, oh, I never find motifs in the op shop. I do. These are the motifs that I found yesterday when we went out. And now you can get online and type that in too, because I've found some nice ones on eBay too in the past. People that are just destashing their shop or whatever. Got them at good prices. I'll just take them all out of the bag and then we'll have a look. We can get them out. Okay. Clean up as I go. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh, they're cute little bows. Little bow motifs. There's 1, 2, 3, what's that one? 4, 5 little pink bows. Oh, and they're cute. And then a couple of little things like that. So they were cute in that little pack. 2 beautiful roses. Beautiful lemon coloured roses. What's in here? Beautiful blue flowers. They look like water lilies. And then this one. That could be cut in half and you could get 2 out of that. Put on your stitching. And then these little blue ones. What are they? Like little bows as well. There's one like a little bow. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 of them. They are cute. So they're beautiful. So happy I picked up them. Love picking up the motifs and stuff to add to your journals or add to your slow stitching. Absolutely beautiful. So good pick up there. I also got a dress. Now, if you are having trouble finding motifs, you know, lace motifs, go to the clothes section and have a look at their dresses. I had a 50% off voucher, and I said to Dave, I'm going to go and have a look at the clothes and see what lacy things there are, because some of them can be quite expensive. But this one was only $7. I had half price off, so I got it for $3.50. And it was a beautiful lace dress. And you just take, I just took the inside out, you know, the lining. And then this is what I got out of it when I cut the motifs up. I kept the tag. I got this flower. Isn't that gorgeous? To put on your slow stitching, or it goes that way, I think. And this big flower. Then there was this one that had, like, it went like that, upside down, but you could cut it into a flower. Sorry, get on camera. You could cut that into a flower. Then you could add your own stitching on top of that, you know, as the petals. So this is what this dress consisted of, was these shapes. And then you've got oodles of motifs then to work with. So that, you know, go to the dress section and see that. Also got these butterfly motifs. They're pretty cool. Very cool. And I got some of this straw, Geishi straw. I'm going to type that in and see what comes up, because I want to use that on the where did I put it? I put it away. I want to try that on my little flower maker. So yeah, that's cool. This is just a little add-in to the video I've just done, because I went to another shop. And then I found this whole bag of what do you call it? It's like a quilling cardboard. Which is cool, isn't it? Just paper strips. So that'll be cool to play with. Okay, I found some buckles. This was a beautiful buckle. Just got to take the sticker off there. Do that later. And then there was these 2 buckles. I've got a little buckle collection, which is good. These 2 vintage buckles. So they were a nice little pickup. I found a jar of cottons and buttons and all sorts of little bits and pieces. Now, I picked up the jar purposely. I liked what was inside here, because there's quite a few wooden spools. The jar was like $5, which I thought was a good buy because I love the jar as well because I keep saying it because of the lid. Now, if you look at the lid, this is dead flat on top, right on here, and I can take that plastic off. But a lot of people, when they do their not their jelly printing, when they do their carving, rubber carving, and then they print, they use these sorts of bottle tops as a barren. And you go like this and you rub it. It's got the weight. I've got stuff on there. It's got the weight behind it, and you can rub it like that as a as a barren to press the print onto their paper. And I've been looking out for a bottle top that's flat like that to use for this purpose. Whoop. It's got some weight behind it, which I was like, ooh, yeah, there's 2 for 1 there. A great lid. And plus, let's have a look what's in here. Okay, we've got some beautiful bits and pieces. They're cute little buttons. Little light pink buttons. So some sewing bits and pieces. Notions, if that's what you call them. Now we've got how many little wooden... These are beautiful little wooden spools. They'll go in my collection. What else is wooden? That's wooden. Is that wooden? It looks old. Yeah, those 2 are. So you got these wooden spools, which are just gorgeous. And then the other spools. Oh no, that one's wooden too. And then the other spools are like that looks like an old... It still looks vintage. It almost looks like vintage plastic. And then you got these ones. Okay, they were the spools. And then, there's a nice little pair of scissors in here. And look at that little button. How cute is that little covered button? Whoops. Little crochet covered button. Got some little bobbins and other little bits and pieces. Some thread. What do you call it? So there's some nice looking little buttons in there. So I'll try and put them back in the jar. So happy with that little pickup, with buttons, etc. Because I love, love, love. Oh, there's a coin. What is it? It's a 2-cent coin, Australian coin. Gosh, I haven't seen a 2-cent coin forever. I remember Mum giving me a 2-cent coin and going down to the little shop that was near our house and buying a bag of lollies. And you get so much for 2 cents. So much. Good old days, hey? How did all that fit in there? I can't get it all to fit back in there now. Alright, I'll sit it over here with the lid off. So, I love that. Love it. Alright, I'll get you in shot. I found this, and it said it's what? It said it's a vintage applique pincushion set. So let's have a look. Oops, I just tore the paper. There's a needle in there too. John James. Finest quality English needles. And look at this. Look at the little patchwork in it. Oh, it's okay. There's some black felt. Doesn't tell you how to make it. And there's some stranded thread I love. I think this is why I got it, was the little patchwork bird on it. So it doesn't tell you what shape the pin cushion is or anything. Huh. Oh yeah, it tells you how to. It's a little square, I think. But I thought that was so cute. So there you go. There's that. And I also found a doily, an unstitched doily, and it's got gum nuts on it. Beautiful. I was like, yes, please, I'll have that. This is the picture on it. You've got the instructions in here. It doesn't have the cotton, but that's okay. I've got enough cotton. It's got these gum nuts all over it. Isn't that beautiful? Eucalyptus tray cloth from DMC. Love it. Love it. So I'm going to have a go at that. So that was that. Okay, I got some doilies. Not many, but a few nice doilies. This one. And it's got a little stain here, so I'll happy to cut that one up after I've scanned it. Some beautiful roses and patterns on that. Okay, I don't want to catch them. There's this one with just a little pretty posy on the side. This one with just one little flower in the middle. That would look beautiful to stitch straight onto something. And which side? This side. Two little daisies. And they're all just 50 cents each. This one's pretty. This one's got some, on this side, two beautiful pansies. And I'll probably cut this one up too because it's a bit, there's a few holes in it. And this one, there's a bit of a, I'll give it a wash first, I think. So that was pretty, with the pansies on it. Then there was this table runner, which is gorgeous. That's just half of it. There's some beautiful patterns in there that would look nice cut up and used. Well, it's beautiful on its own. It's quite long. You get a lot out of that. Then there was, the last one was this one, and I'll definitely cut this one up. Look how gorgeous it is. It's very fine. There's a couple of little stains in there, but that's okay because I can dye them. But look how fine the work is. And they're really thin, so they would go beautiful in junk journals. Cut up onto a big tag or something like that. So definitely, there's quite a few motifs in there. So I'll cut one up now and have a look what it looks like. So we just go in between, because each of these in crochet is joined with just one stitch. So if you find that little magic spot, you can cut it off without too much. Like I might save that. That looks, oh no, that's a part of, is that a part? Yeah, that's a part of the flower. So I'll cut the one off this one, but we can change it up as we cut them. So you find that little sweet spot where that one stitch goes to join, and you can cut them off quite easily then, and they won't come undone. They won't come undone. So, and if they do, it's only a little way, And then you can use that then on your junk journals. And with crochet, there is a front and a back. That's the back, I can tell, and that's the front. The back will sink down, the front will puff up just a little. So, yeah, you can, this is just beautiful. Hopefully it'll dye well. Give it an iron too. So that's beautiful. And as I cut it up, I could experiment on even ones where I cut these little nodules off as well, you know, and have a little, what do you call it? A little clover, little flower as well. So that'll look nice cut up. They're the sorts of doilies I'm after now. I don't pick up everything. I just pick up some ones that look really different like this and special. And they were only, this one was only, I think it was $1. This one and this one as well. So nice. Really like that. Alright, so they were the doilies. So I'll just set them aside. I picked up 2 pieces of beautiful fabric. This one's a sheet, but I love the colour of it. I just loved it. So that's the, oh, my fingernail's caught. That is the, like, I just loved it. There was all sorts of colours in this. You know, yellow, red, pink, blue, green. And it just popped out at me. So I picked that up. It's just, I think it was a double sheet. And then on the top of it, you've got this beautiful, beautiful trim. Blue trim. So there's a lot of fabric in that. And it is gorgeous. And it is vintage. I'll just put my scissors over there. I got a beautiful piece of green fabric. A huge piece of it. Look at it. Huge piece of it. And it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is the sort of fabric I love to put on the inside of junk journals. So you've got this side where you can see most of the silver. And then if you turn it over, see if I can get it to a spot where I can, oh, it's so heavy too. This was $4, this chunk of material, and there's meters of it. And then if you turn it over, look, it's got, so you could use either side where you've got the beautiful green background and the silver pattern. So you can see the difference here to that. So you can make it look beautiful either way. I love fabrics like this. Love it. So I was thinking, Nat, to send you a piece of this. Let me know in the comments, Nat, if you'd like a piece of this, because I know you like green and it's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't sent you a gift back yet because you sent me one just before I broke my ankle. So, but there's heaps of fabric on there. Heaps of it. So it's that one. That gorgeous fabric. And I found a lace top. I don't think it's no designer brand or anything like that. I don't normally pick up black. Like I like the it's, you know, it's dimensional. So you've got the gold that sits up, so you could cut out little pieces here. Okay, and you've got this beautiful, beautiful flower. Now, the last thing were some books. This was a globe stamp album, and I love the pages in here because you can just use those pages in your junk journal. They're all bare. I think that was the only stamps that were in it, and it was just a bare, you know, bare stamp album, but that's cool because the pages will look really nice in a journal. So there was that. Now I've got this cat journal on the go and the owl journal. I've got a few pages, nice pages for the owl journal, but I'm having trouble finding any books that are a good price. I found some cat books. This one's all black and white. Look at that. Look at that little kitten. So these are all black and white pictures, which is cool because it's all vintage. Every time I will look at cat books, but I'm reminded of my daughter's cat that got stolen. What does this say? 1980. I like that too. Might include that in the album because it's like a... To you, what? Auntie Joan. We all miss you and hope we will see you again soon. Wherever you spend Christmas, we hope that Jesus' peace is with you. Much love, Katie. Oh, that's cute. So that was a nice little cat pickup. This one is nice too, the Encyclopedia of Cat. The Encyclopedia of the Cat. So, big book, hard to get on camera, all of it. This one is Octopus. The Octopus brand, which means it's a Pommy book. An English book. Right, this is a book's got some beautiful cat pictures in it. Lots of journal cards. Nice little size journal cards too, which will be cute in the journal. All different size pictures. Big, huge pictures as well. So I'm going to be able to glean quite a bit out of this book. And any future cat books, I think I'm going to be able to get quite a bit out of this. So that was a great pickup. A great future pickup, as well as what I'm doing at the moment. The Wondrous World of Cats. This one's another old or oldish book. Let's see if I can open it without my camera going nuts. 76. Ooh, there's something gross on that. Ooh. But look at the pictures. The pictures are gorgeous. The pictures are gorgeous. The colour. The purple. Now, my brief for this cat journal is Cats and Purple. Perfect page. Perfect page. But there's some beautiful photography in this book. Absolutely beautiful. So this book is going to be great as well. There's another purple and cat picture. Perfect. So I'll be able to glean a fair bit out of that book, which is good. And then I found this little golden book, Grumpy Cat. So it's a new book. This one says copyright 2016. And you know, this is taking off a cat on Instagram that was called Grumpy Cat. So there's some cool cat pictures in here of Mr. Grumpy Cat. So I may or may not use this in this current journal. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Another book I found was this one. Book of Nursery Rhymes. Lavender's Blue. By Caitlin Lyons and Harold Jones. Didn't see a... Oh yeah, it's got a nice cover on it. Could reuse that. Love the start page. Start page is beautiful. And the next pages, the heading page. First edition was in 54, wow. And it was reprinted right up until 67. So this one has just got coloured pictures. I just love the graphics in this. It's like all little poems. Then you've got black and white graphics, which are great fillers in junk journal pages. So there's a cat there. I could use that in the cat journal. Just pick out the pages that have got cats. There's quite a few pages that have got cats. So that'll be handy. And start gleaning from that. So there's all sorts of little stories and poems. And I just love the graphics, the old time graphics in here. There's the alphabet. Oh, there's an owl too. Cool. Oh, look at that cat picture. Awesome. I'll be able to glean some stuff from this book. Now, when I'm in the op shop, I just have quick looks at things. Go, yep, no, yep, you know. And then I have a closer look when I get home. So that is cool. So I love that book. I found two. You know, I love my May Gibbs books. I found two of these. Now, I've got both these books, but they're only in a tiny little edition. Like they're only this big. But I found them in a bigger, a big edition, which is awesome because I use them better as pages. Now, I've showed you through some of these gum nut books before. So I'm not going to. My camera is not being nice to me today. Okay. I found another May Gibbs book too. This one's a fairly old book. And I have it? Find Raggedy Blossom. I may not have this book. Wow. Beautiful coloured start pages. And there's, the graphics in here are just beautiful too. Great sizes to just fold in half for your junk journals. I'm planning on doing another May Gibbs one. If you haven't seen my Wattle Baby one, have a look in my playlist. There's a whole playlist of me making that junk journal. I put the face on the front. Well, I want to do another one with the face on the front, and it'll probably be not the Wattle Baby. It'll probably be the Gum Nut Baby. I'm not sure whether I can find a picture of them in there. But anyway, so look out for that. When I finish these two junk journals, I have to get going, the cat and the owl one. I'm really keen to get another May Gibbs one going. Okay, next book is called The Good Morning Book. Love the graphics in that again. And look, that would make a great front for a junk journal. Beautiful. Okay, this one doesn't have a date in it. I'm not that I've seen. But it's got some really pretty little graphics. Really pretty. Haha, that looks like Juju. Juju and Asha. Oh, that looks like Juju and Asha. Because Asha's got the long hair like that. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. So we've got all sorts of beautiful pictures in here. Oh, so that is a Good Morning Book. Sorry, my camera's just been a real pain in the backside today. And my last book. Oh no, not my last book. I got this Victorian scrapbook. Now, oh, that's got a beautiful pink cover. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that would make a beautiful journal. Nice. It's always a bonus when you get a beautiful hardcover. Look at the start pages. Awesome. And then this has just got all sorts of scrapbook stuff in it, like the Victorian era. It's just amazing. So there's heaps to glean out of here. I think I might have one like this, but in a smaller size. But there's some gorgeous pictures in here. So that, it's a fairly new book, but beautiful. I found this book, The Australian Lead Light and Applique Design. I didn't read that because when I seen it, I thought, oh yeah, it's a lead light book. Oh, but I could get it for applique, and then I read it's for lead light and applique. But it's just chock-a-block full of patterns. Okay, I'm not going to show you each one because my camera will chuck a fit, but that's what it is. And my last book is absolutely stunning. If you can see, there's a cross on here, so it's a Bible. Look at the start page. I don't know whether I can cut this up. Where we got a date in here. It's printed in Melbourne. And I can't find a date. Now it's the Bible in pictures. So it's got all this in it, like pictures, just the whole thing. What's that all? The whole thing is just pictures, like almost like a comic strip. And the story is done in pictures. So it's absolutely stunning. I'm not going to cut this up. I might offer it to my daughter, but other than that, I'm just going to keep it like this. It's just beautiful, story of creation. So I'm not sure who put this out, like what religion. Edited by Reverend Ralph Kirby. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure what religion it is. I'd have to have a read of it and see. But anyway, so that was a fairly old book, which is beautiful. Now that's my finds for the op shop. I'll just try and put my computer back over here. I'll put the books back over here. That's my finds from the op shop. It was a great day out. Hobbling around on crutches, but still fun. Now, I got into one of my bags of goodies that I bought ages ago. Ages and ages ago. I think, oh gosh, I can't even remember when. It would have been before we went away around Australia. And this was only one bag, but it went into like 4 bags. But there was all this velvet. And in it I found this, which is cool. She designed, what? She designed a life she loved. And it's all velvet. And I thought that would look nice on the front of a junk journal. But yeah, so I just thought I'd show you. I've been going through stuff. And I found all that. There was three or four little bags of tie-dyed velvet. I also found these bags of buttons, which are cool. So that was like I've been going through. I had 3 sets of drawers, and I just was going through them, and I'm giving them to my daughter. I also found this. Now, I remember when I was doing beading years ago, I was making these little cabs with, I think, this face. Yeah. But I noticed there's some nice big faces, and I was thinking about you, Sonya, how you're having trouble finding some cabs that were that big or they were expensive. So I'm going to give this a wash and clean it up, but that shouldn't affect the outcome. But if I buy some, I do have some air dry clay, but I had a little go at it and I just didn't like, it was too grainy. So I might get some, what's it called? the other clay that's smooth, the Fimo, and push it in here and bake it. So let me know, Sonya, if you'd like me to bake you some of the big ones on here that you can use for your beading. So I've had this for a long, long time, probably 15 years or more. It's an old style silicon, and yeah, I was making. I think I made one of these faces and I beaded around it because I did a lot of beading back in the day, the sewing beading and not the sewing, but necklaces and stuff like that. And I gave a lot to my mum. So yeah, I found that again. And let me see on the ruler how big they are, because it is hard to find cabs that are that big. So that's 5 centimeters long. That's quite a big one. Because I know you've been making, Sonya, making some beautiful little bags, and 4 centimeters across. So that's quite a nice size. This one here is 4.5 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. So yeah, let me know if you'd like me to make these two for you, the bigger ones, for your beading. I'll have a go at that. So that was a good find again, an old find. I also found my peg stamps. I love my peg stamps, and I hadn't seen them for ages. I've had these forever, and I was thinking, well, how could I use these in junk journals? So, and then I thought, well, when you put a junk journal tag together, you just put a little spray of flowers around it with the stamping. That would look so pretty. This is back in the day when I was doing card making classes. I did card making classes for probably 3 or 4 years, and had easy a dozen ladies each day, each week, And the only thing is, when you do card making classes with older people, they do some weird things. So they'd stick the wrong end of the stamp into the stamp pad, and you'd be sitting there going, "Oh," not saying anything, but you sort of end up sacrificing some of your stuff when you do stuff like that. But that's okay. They're a nice group of ladies. So yeah, look, there's little shells. There's different ones that I had bought, like different sets. These are different sets, and you'll get back in the day, what were they? What brand were they anyway? Can't even remember now. Rubber stamp tapestry. That's the brand here. So that was the rose one, and they were the stamps that you would get in this set. And then I had the winter pine border one. I don't know whether they still make them. You could look it up. And they are the stamps that you get in that set. And the poinsettia for Christmas. And they had way more than what I bought. The violet border, which is just gorgeous. So you get these beautiful pansies, little butterfly, and then the leaves that go with it. So I'll have to do some videos on some of this, because I used to love doing this. Then you've got the floral wreath, which has just got all sorts of tiny little flowers and leaves. And what's this one? The berries, buds wreath. Just gorgeous too. We've got a little fly in that one too, or a little bee. We've got some grapes and berries. And then I didn't realise I had so many sets. We've got this one, which is the wisteria frame, which is absolutely gorgeous. That comes up gorgeous. We've got the wisteria flower. So I think these would look nice in junk journaling. Then you've got the shell border. Well, it's called Starfish and Shells. And then I bought just the single stamp which is the Joy one. And it came with just the square Joy stamp here, and these other little ones to make this. So they were gorgeous. I loved doing that back in the day. Didn't do enough of it. You know, when you run a class, it's funny because you want to do all this stuff, but you end up just doing little tidbit bits of it, and then you got to go on to something else. So I didn't use these as much as I really wanted to. So yeah, so I can get back in and have a look at them. These latest things are storage-based things that I've been going through. And then I don't know, back in the day, if you were into like a more of a religious person, a lot of people were making promise boxes. This was just a prototype thing. It was a box that was made of origami, and then you would roll up these. You'd print out Bible texts on your coloured paper and cut them up, and use a frame like this to put them in your box. Now this box I think was given to me of these colours, and I made the frame. So you can see that fits that perfect. And then each little one, you can set it up then and put them into the box without them unrolling. So I made this little frame up probably in the, it would have been the early 90s I made this. And it was just out of a thick chipboard thing. Dave would have cut all this out for me, and then I put the wire in. So yeah, and I mean, if you don't want to put Bible text in there, you could just put little quotes or little encouraging words or sayings, and then each day, like this was just a one given to me, but the ones that this lady was selling, she had, see, you can see the where the box is folded there, and she had a little piece of ribbon with a bobby pin on it, so you could put the bobby pin down and then you could pick one out and read it and then put it back. So that was how that was done. So I thought I'd show you that as well. I think that's all. I found some feathers and, you know, just little bits and pieces that I had tucked away for a long time. All right, so that's me for, excuse me. That's me for #OpShopCrafter. And you can post this up anytime. If you want to join in with this collab, you can add it to, you can be in multiple collabs. I don't mind. Just add the hashtag and OpShopCrafter. I just wanted to add this hashtag for the Australian ladies, because we don't call them thrift stores, we call them op shops here. And all of us Aussies love op shop. I only met a lady the other day at Judah's birthday, and she just said, "Oh, I love op shop." She was one of Mad's next door neighbours, and she does a lot of quilting, and she said when once she has to go out once a week, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know how that feels. So yeah, if you want to join in, just add that hashtag, and don't forget to link me below in your description. So I hope you're all happy and having a great day, and I will see you soon for a new video. If you're new here, please press the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, comment below. I love to read your comments. I'll answer all your comments. And I had a lovely lady comment on some of my wildflower stitching, and I so appreciated that. She said she was so inspired to go and do it herself. And you know what? Have a look at those videos, because there was no hard stitching in that at Oh, because I'm not a stitch expert, it has to be easy for me. And so they could be easy for anyone. So she's been binge watching that series of stitching. All right, so yeah, if you're new here, check out my videos. Give me a like, share, thumbs up, and I'll catch you real soon for a new video. Bye.